Boy, welcome back to Ammo Stock Picks, guys. I'm Matt, and tonight for you I have a few ticker symbols that we covered in chat tonight, as well as one or two I didn't cover. I'll pull those up on my Robinhood tonight for you guys. Tonight I have ticker symbol SOL, basically just to shout it out to you, to let you know, keep it on your radar. They have earnings tomorrow. It is something I've been longing for a while now in one of my main accounts. I added it on my challenge account last week, I think, and it's been doing pretty well. I've been keeping a close eye on it. Hexo, I know that we've all been talking about that one recently. It is definitely something to keep on your radar as well. Ticker symbol HUGE is another one as well to keep on your radar. DFFN is a ticker symbol that a friend of mine on chat told me about. And here is an article I have for you. Is Diffusion Pharmaceuticals Inc. DFFN a good stock to buy? Most investors tend to think that hedge funds and all of their asset managers are worthless, as they cannot beat even simple index fund portfolios. In fact, most people expect hedge funds to compete with and outperform the bull market that we have witnessed in recent years. However, hedge funds are generally partially hedged and aim at delivering attractive, risk-adjusted returns rather than following the ups and downs of equity markets, hoping that they will outperform the broader market. Our research shows that certain hedge funds do have greater stock picking skills, and we can identify these hedge funds in advance pretty accurately. So let's take a glance at the smart money sentiment towards Diffusion Pharmaceuticals. Ticker symbol DFFN. Diffusion Pharmaceuticals was in 4 hedge funds portfolios at the end of September. This all-time high for this statistics is 4. This means the bullish number of hedge fund positions in this stock currently sits at its all-time high. DFFN has seen an increase in activity from the world's largest hedge funds lately. There were 2 hedge funds in our database with DFFN positions at the end of the second quarter. Our calculations also showed that DFFN isn't among the 30 most popular stocks among hedge funds. Now again, like I said in the past, I can read all these articles for you, but I'm not going to do that. I got what I got out of that first page, to be honest with you, and here I have, I guess like a picture of some guy's head in like, it's just stuff, I'll post, I guess this chart over here from the video from Insider Monkey, because I really do like Insider Monkey for DD. The number of hedge funds with DFFN positions has been increasing in 2020 Q3, and it's kind of shot up since Q2, which is something to keep an eye on. Whether you're long or short on DFFN, I would be a long, possibly a swing or a scalp for this ticker, but I haven't checked too much on it. I know that's something that we were going to cover, so I made sure I printed something out for that. We also have ticker symbols AMCI, ticker symbol IPOC, ticker symbol CAAS. I really think there's a lot of leg room left in this ticker. I am not 100% that it'll hit 14, but that's my price target. That is a price target of someone else that I'm very good friends with, and I trust his judgment. I did a little DD on CAAS. I followed it all day today. It was an explosive stock. I did not believe that it carried such momentum for such a long period of time today, but it did. It held, and it's definitely something I'd keep on watch. Ticker symbol GENE. I wrote that down as well. I think someone else called that out in chat. We have ticker symbol SPHD. I wrote that down for a reason, and I circled it. I've got a sort of subconscious with the way I write stuff down, so I kind of have chicken scratch all over the place when you see my notes in live stream. I apologize, it looks like a mess, but I promise it's all organized up here. Anyway, so one more thing for you guys. I'm going to start doing this for y'all. I'm going to start updating you guys on my challenge account that I recently started with $100. Now, if I can log in. Okay. So for today, my P&L for the day was negative 5.13%. I have nothing to hide from you guys other than the fact that I spent more time on my other accounts today, not my challenge account, making sure that those accounts stayed green because we had a bit of a dip in futures in the market as a whole today. Market sentiment, to be honest, in my opinion, was relatively on the short side. People were very bearish today. I'm a bull. I usually wear the hat with the Jordan Bulls logo on it, but I'm very bullish. That's how I like to play stocks. I had 190 fills and 120 canceled today. I was all over the place. I like to try and keep my canceled orders below at least I don't know, like 10% of what my filled orders were, and today was pretty bad. I was kind of all over the place. I was doing a bunch of stuff. If you guys know me, you know that I've been busy today. My only two green positions were PSTH and NNDM. Shout out to John Paul Investing for the NNDMDD. PSTH, that is a ticker symbol I've been taking really close eye on and paying a huge attention to recently. I'm not a huge fan of SPACs. I know a lot of guys like to pump those, but I'm not really into pumping SPACs. And once NBAC got pumped by every other YouTuber out there, we saw what happened to NBAC. I mean, shorts went crazy, and if you held at 20, I mean, you're bag holding right now, but I think that NBAC will see some SBE, PLUG, BLNK activity where we see 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 huge drops, and then maybe going to 50. But those are future price targets. For right now, my price target I'd like to see NBAC break out of is the 23 to 25 range. If it breaks out above the previous high of 23.25, I will continue to remain bullish on NBAC. However, right now I'm kind of just like wishy-washy with it. I kind of want it to see some better price action out of it today, but it is what it is. The market wasn't very strong today as a whole, and as a result of that, we had some very sketchy price action in the market with the ticker symbols that we watched and covered and traded today. I know I did personally. I had a lot of sketchy movement from market makers and algos. However, for the most part, it is what it is. You can't expect to be green every single day. I'd love to have that to happen. I've had it happen for the past 9 days in a row, I think it was. However, today was a red day for me. And welcome back to Ammo Stock Picks, guys. This is video number 2 from the GoPro that loves to grind my gears. Anyway, so far today in my challenge account, I have ticker symbol ACB. I grabbed 2 shares. I have 5 shares of ADMA, 35 shares of AHT, 1 share of ALYI to keep an eye on it. I have 20 shares of AMRH, 6 shares of ATOS, 23 shares of CAN. I sold all my CGC today. I took profit on CGC. I got in really low, and I just decided to take profit. I'm invested in ticker symbol MJ, which is a marijuana cannabis ETF stock, and it already has CGC as one of their main tickers that they invest in. So I thought that, well, I'm up on CGC anyway, I might as well sell it and maybe add more in MJ or add more in NNDM or something as as I see fit, that will be profitable for like a week or so. So I invested half of those gains in Tesla, and the rest of it I scattered around my challenge account just to help grow the channel for everyone. And I mean, these are small size, so it is what it is if I take a loss here. The challenge account didn't really get that much love today. I was focusing on a few of my other accounts, especially my options trading account. I was kind of getting ready to stack up positions on CRSR, Corsair Gaming. I kind of am very, very bullish on Corsair Gaming right now. FTech, I have 20 shares of at a $5.73 loss today. P&L per day, P&L at the open was 21 cents. Fubo, I took profits on today. I'm done with Fubo for now. Hopefully it finds a base price and then eventually I'll re-add Fubo. That's one of my all-time favorite positions. I don't really talk about it much, but here now I'm an open book and I'm letting you guys know what it is that I trade. Now, to continue, I have 12 shares of Huge on my challenge account, 47 shares of IDEX. I'm really bullish on IDEX, even though the charts aren't that great right now. I think a little bit further down the road, IDEX is going to pop, hopefully sooner than later. But I'm in it. Trade price was 272 on IDEX. And LCA, honestly, guys, I've been kind of dipping into my LCA profits to get in on other plays in the challenge account. So I'm actually down to 5 shares right now of LCA. And my net liquidity is $99. I got in at $15.50. But I plan on re-adding LCA in the challenge account soon, because I think that's a great way to grow the account over time. I definitely want to continue adding LCA. I know a lot of people cover that stock, but I personally think it's a great ticker symbol. I'm very interested in sports betting ticker symbols right now because I really see the exponential growth that those companies have going forward. And from $6 billion to a $600 billion company, that's pretty enormous gains potential if you can look further out toward the future. Now, I had DNK. I was up 2% today on this one. I just added it because I've been following it for a while. My trade price on DNK was $341, 115 bucks. Net liquidity, P&L open, P&L for the day was $2.60. Again, some of these plays are long swings, some of them are short swings, some of them are day trades, some of them are options, where I'll look at a ticker, add a share or two. And we're back. Okay. This GoPro sucks. All right. ETM, I killed it today, honestly. I'm sorry if you guys are still holding ETM. It's another sports betting ticker I really thought was going to pop with the price action that I saw. That's why I made a video about it, but apparently I'm not always right. So, FRSX is one I also sold today for, I think it was 2 cents of profit. And then FSR, I'm still holding strong. FSR, I got in really early. I got in at 9 on FSR. I got in at 10. I got in at 11. I've been taking profits along the way up on FSR, making sure I secure profits, because that's what we have to make sure that we do, because you don't want to be holding a bag, you know. On FSR, right now my trade price is $18.45. So I'm actually down 23 bucks, but my P&L for the open on TOS was 15 bucks, and I've got 390 bucks in it. FSR, I mean, in my other account, I have way more invested in FSR at 925, and I think FSR is going to blow. It's just in time. Once those delivery numbers hit in 2022, when the Ocean comes out, I mean, come on, like it's going to blow. Eventually, that's why I get in now while the price is low. And if you have the money to put aside and forget about, I think FSR is definitely a company that you should be interested in investing in for the long term. HCAP, I was up 16.63% today on one share that I bought at trade price was $4.93 and the price current was $5.75. So Harvest Capital Credit Corp is probably something we should add to our watch list. HCAP, that's another reason why I do these challenge accounts, to see what of my picks are really running. That way I can provide you guys with the best picks possible. Because if I'm down something, I'm not going to pump that to you guys. You know, that would be messed up. Other people I know. Also, huge, I was up 13% to 13.85% today. Trade price of 195 and it's at 214, I think. I think I threw $26 in there on that one, just in the challenge account. I traded huge in my other account successfully, very well. Good scalp trade. Thank you to Dorsey for the call out. You are a beast, sir. IDEX up 4% on that one. I don't really want to go through all this to be honest with you guys. Make the video too long. NNDM, I grabbed 30 shares today at 555. I'm okay on it. If you guys know me, you know that I love NNDM. And that's not a ticker symbol I'm willing to cover, because I know there are much better people out there to get that DD from besides myself. John Paul Investing, shout out to him again. SRAC, I took a loss on that. Sunworks, TANH, I'm red. VRM, I'm big red in that one. VVPR, red. Watt, 150 shares of that, down 9% on that. I just wasn't paying attention. I should have cut that bag, you know, but it is what it is. I'm still down on ticker symbol WNDW, but not really, because my trade price was 584 and the current price is 765. That's just what it is sometimes when you play OTC ticker symbols. That's just how it works. I could get into that, but there are other people that I know that are more knowledgeable on the subject of OTC tickers. I don't want to claim to be some sort of expert for you guys on every subject. There are a few things about the stock market that I'm very, very confident in the way I trade on, and there are other things that I have no clue about. And I'll be honest with you right here and now that I'm not the all one, see all, know all of the stock market, because I'm definitely not. I've read a lot of books. I've done a lot of DD. I've studied charts. I have done my fair share of due diligence on trading as a whole and day trading, more recently during the pandemic. And for right now, I think I'm in a pretty good spot to where I can grow the channel, grow YouTube, and just make everybody lift up with me. And I just want to see us all grow together, to be honest with you guys. I mean, testimonial. I guess I gotta do it. So, I'm Matt. I'm 31 in February. I'm from New Jersey. I went to college in West Virginia. I failed. I studied mechanical engineering. I dropped out. I sold cars for a while. I was successful selling cars. I got into drugs, and then I moved back to New Jersey. I got further deep into the drug life, and then I moved to Florida, and that's where I went to rehab. I got clean at Ambrosia Treatment Center in Port St. Lucie, Florida, which I then went into a halfway house and messed my life up even further. got a girl pregnant. She died from an overdose. I have a daughter. She's in Jacksonville in Orange Park, and her grandparents take care of her, and I don't have custody because I am a fuck up in the court's eyes. Sorry for the cuss. I'm doing the best I can to allocate funds to fight to get my daughter. However, times are tough right now, as we all know, and I also have a lot on my plate with my current family situation I have right now, where I have the missus upstairs and my son, which you all know, and one day at a time. When I was in Florida, I got messed up with the wrong crowd, to be honest with you, and I ended up doing some time, and that time that I spent behind bars definitely helped me grow as a person. I learned a lot, I read a lot, I studied, and one of my favorite subjects to study in jail was the stock market. And as a result of that, I think I'm pretty primed to start taking full advantage of the knowledge that I've gained in these past few months, learning about these Discord groups. I'm still new to Discord. I don't really do social media. I apologize if you like to follow me on social media. I'll be more active in the future, I promise. However, in the past, like I said, I've had a pretty sketchy life. We all have a story, guys. I mean, I'm not trying to catch a sob story or, you know, catch anything from off of this, or clout, or whatever you want to call it, but like, it is what it is. You know, everybody has a story, and that's my story. That's my testimonial video. Like I said, I met her in Tinder like a few days after I got out. Got my phone. My dad dropped me off at a Halfway. I ended up managing that Halfway house. Ended up working at Fit Fixins. Worked my way up from dishwashing to executive head chef.